Hello soulmates, welcome again to my channel. My name is Balkisu and I do on this channel I do sewing tutorials, pattern drafting, DIY and fashion. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful bonnet, this reversible bonnet cap. I actually did this from a scrap fabric, that's why it's so little, but I wanted to share it with you guys. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and if you don't understand anything, make sure you share your comments in the comment section. I'll be there. Let us jump right into the video. So guys, this is the fabrics I'm going to be using. I went with a dimension of 22 inches, and then I fold it. You know, it's a square fabric, 22 for the length, 22 for the width, and after folding it like this, I'm going with 11 inches. So I'm going to make it 11 inches all around because we're trying to get a round circumference. We're trying to get a circle actually. So I'll be cutting that part, and after cutting this, I'm going to open the other fabric and place it on top of it because I want it to be equal. I wanted to cut it first, but I realized no, let me do this other method because I didn't want one to be bigger than the other, or you know. So I placed this on the other fabric and I cut it. After cutting, I brought in my pins and pinned it down so that it will be easy for me to sew it on my sewing machine without having to fight with the fabric. So after doing that, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and sew it around. It's very important to note that you're supposed to allow some space, like I did here, about 2 inches or as wide as you want it to be for your turning. You're going to be sewing on the wrong side of your fabric, so you're going to turn it to the right side of the fabric. After turning, this is what I have, and I'll make sure I press this down with my iron for it to be smooth, and I'll also pin it down because I don't want it to move, okay, because it will easily slant and it won't be as round as like when you press it down. Right now I'm going to be going in with 1.5 inches all round. Remember, there's a ruffle around the cap, so we need to make that beautiful. So I'll be going in with 1.5 inches all round. After going in with my 1.5, I'm going to go come out by ½ inch because I'm going to be using that space to put in my elastic. Yes, of course, we're supposed to put in an elastic to hold the head, so I'm going to be putting in my elastic. Meanwhile, the first circle that I drew, which was 1.5 inches from the end, I took it. I'm going to be sewing it all around without leaving any space. But for this second one, for this ½ inch that I just went out by, I'm going to be leaving a space. Remember the space we left, about 2 inches of space the first time. We're going to be leaving that same space on that particular place. We're not going to be sewing it, but the rest we're going to sew because that's where we're going to use to put in our elastic. So this is it after I've taken it to my sewing machine, and I'm just going to be putting in my elastic now. My elastic, I measured my head, my round head measurement before cutting my elastic. So you want to take your round head minus 1 or 2 inches if you want it to, depending on how you want it to hold your head, okay? So I'm using my safety pin to send this inside. Remember, the under of the elastic is just there, and if we keep on pushing, we might push all the elastic inside. So I'll be pinning the under to the cap so I do not push it all inside because I need to join the two heads. After sending this all in, I'll just be tying the ends together. If you like, you can take yours to the sewing machine and sew it through, but me, I'll be tying it all the same all in a way. So after that, I'm going to see if it's okay on my head, and if it's not okay, you can go ahead and loosen what you tied and retie it just like I did in this video. So when I measured mine, it was too loose, so I decided to redo it again, reducing some part of the elastic. And yeah, after doing that, it was okay. And when I realized that it was okay, I ironed remember our little space is still there like that, so I went ahead to fold it inside like I'm doing. I folded it inside and I ironed it, because I'm going to later take that to my sewing machine and just run a thread through, or you can do an I don't know how they call that one that is to do it inside, an invisible sewing, hand sewing. That will be all for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.